Hi, in this video I'll be showing you this. It's the Bosch WGG24400GB 9kg washing machine. What I want to do today is to show you around the washer some of the features and benefits that it offers. Just before I start, I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just give us a quick thumbs up, click subscribe. This model has a maximum spin speed of up to 1400 RPM. You can vary the spin speed depending on the program. I'll cover that a bit more in a moment. First of all, what I want to do is to just get a tape measure to measure the machine. So the width on this is 60 centimeters or 23.5 inches. The height of it, you're looking at 84.5 centimeters or around 33.25 inches. And the depth, so front to back, this is the minimum depth for it to be installed. Really you're looking, so to the front edge here, you're looking at 58 centimeters or just under 23 inches. Or if you wanted to include the door as well, makes it a little bit deeper. But really you're looking at 65 centimeters or around 25.5 inches. So I'd just recommend just having a quick measure, because the last thing you want to do is to order the machine, then realise it doesn't fit in the space. So when you first turn the machine on, you'll notice that you've got a really nice white clear LED display. I must say this is a kind of display that Bosch have been using for a year or so now on their better machines, because this is part of the Series 6 range, and I must say I really like this display, and it does go down very well with customers as it's really easy to read. What I want to do is I want to show you around some of the programs and some of the consumptions that they offer, just to give you a bit of an idea how to use the machine. So the first program is the cotton program, and you will find with most of the programs you can vary the temperatures. So on this one you can go all the way up to 90 degrees, and then it toggles down between 60, 40, 30, 20 degrees, and then cold wash, so that'll just wash in the temperature of the water that's arriving into the machine. Also you can vary the spin speed, so on this one you can go up to a maximum of 1400 RPM, 1200, 800, 600, 400, and then down to a rinse hold option. And on a cotton program, if you were to wash, for example, at 40 degrees, so it'll take around 3¼ hours, so it's not a quick program, but you will find that this is one of the few programs on the machine that you can do a full load, full capacity of 9 kilograms in. So if you were to wash the 40 degree program, then you're looking at around 98 litres of water. And I suppose for some people it doesn't mean a huge amount. What I want to do is put it into context. The next program, Eco 40 to 60, so it is a longer program. You can still wash up to 9 kilograms, and you will find that each time you change the program, it will actually give you the capacity that you can put in the machine on the display, which I think is a really good idea. So as we go back to the Eco 40 to 60, as it says, you can put the full 9 kilogram in. It will take longer at 3 hours 53, but you will find the amount of water that it uses is a lot less. So on this program it will only consume around 80 litres of water compared to 98 on the cotton. Now 18 litres of water, so if you imagine say a 2 litre bottle of fizzy drink, then that's going to be 9 of those that you're saving per wash if you select the Eco 40 to 60 program. I know for some people time is of the essence, so you might not be able to wait almost 4 hours for a wash, but nevertheless if you're into saving money, then on a full load, then that's really the one to use. As you come around to this one, the Easy Care program, this is designed for a smaller load, as it says 4 kilogram capacity, still going to take around 2½ hours, but with that one that's only going to consume around 61 litres of water. As you come around to the next programs, so things like the Delicates and Silks, again a smaller program, only a 2 kilogram. With that one you will find that you are limited with things like the temperature and the spin speed. You can only go up to 40 degrees, and also the spin speed on this one only goes up to 800 RPM. Next program, you're looking to, again, a smaller capacity load. It's only a 2 kilogram program for the woolen program, and then onto the mixed load. On that one, you've got slightly bigger, so you can wash up to 4 kilograms, as it states on the display. Mixed load is really designed to wash, as it says, a mixed load of cotton, linen, or synthetics, or blended fabrics together. So if you've got different materials, then that's the ideal program to use. Then you've got things like the rinse, where you can do a rinse and spin if you wanted to. Again, you can change the spin speed on this. You can go all the way up to a 1400 RPM if you wanted to. Then you've got the spin only program, or drain as well, as it states at the bottom there. Next program is always a good one that goes down well with customers. With a drum clean, that's a program, as it states there on the display. You don't put any clothes in there, you just put the machine on itself, and all it will do is it will just take it through a cleaning program. And I suppose a lot of people ask, how often do you put that program on? And personally, I always say it depends how you're washing with the machine. I know it sounds a little bit odd, but if you're washing a lot of lower temperatures, say 20 or 30 degree programs, which a lot of people are now, because you've got the ability on this kind of machine to wash at low temperatures, because people, I suppose, think they're saving money, although my argument is that the washing performance might not be quite as good as if you're using higher temperatures, but that's probably another debate. My question is, what do you think about washing temperatures? Do you wash at lower temperatures, either 20 or 30 degrees, because you're trying to think it's going to be more energy efficient, or are you probably a little bit like me, where you're still washing into some of the higher temperatures to get a better washing performance? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, back to the drum clean program. With this program, as I say, if you're washing at lower temperatures, say 20 or 30 degrees, I'd recommend using the drum clean option every month, because what that will do is that will help to keep the machine clean and well maintained. If you're washing at, say, 60 or 90 degree programs sometimes, not all the time, but if you are using those programs at least a couple of times a month, then personally I don't think you need to use it that often. That's just my personal opinion. As you come to the next program, the jeans program, with this one, again, a bit smaller load, so you've got 4 kilogram capacity on this, and this is really designed for washing dark coloured and coloured intense items made from cotton or easy care fabric, things like jeans. Next program, again, always go down well with customers, because a lot of people like quick programs to be able to wash your clothes in. So on this one, you've got two options. You've either got the 30-minute program, and as it states there, that's where you can wash at different temperatures, so you have got different options. You go all the way up to, well, I say all the way up to, you can go up to 40 degrees, and then it goes 30, 20, and then just to wash in cold water. The next option, if you press this button in the corner here called Speed Perfect, then it reduces that down to 15 minutes. And it does reduce the capacity down to 2 kilograms from the 4 kilogram capacity for the 30-minute wash, but nevertheless, if you're in a real hurry just to get something washed really quickly, I suppose it could be something from this kid's uniform that you realise they've not got a clean shirt or blouse, and you just need to get it quickly washed in the morning before school, stick it in the dryer afterwards, then you've got a good chance of them getting to school on time with a clean shirt or blouse. I've been there, done that several times, and I must say this kind of quick program has been a lifesaver for me. As you go on to the next program, the sportswear program, this is where you can wash things like sports and leisure items made from synthetic fibres, microfiber or fleece. And really it's recommended to use a detergent that's suitable for sports items, because you can find that some brands are not suitable to wash things like your football or rugby kits in. The next program's a really good one if you're an allergy sufferer. So this one, as it says, is called Hygiene Plus, and this is designed to wash hard-wearing items made of cotton, linen or blended fabrics. And as I say, it's ideal for allergy sufferers or for people with strict hygiene requirements. And what it will do, so once the temperature has been reached, the maximum temperature on this program is 60 degrees centigrade, then once the temperature has been reached, then it will actually maintain that temperature for a longer period than on some of the standard programs around here. And what that does is that helps just to kill the bugs and all the nasty things within the clothes that allergy sufferers can suffer with. So that's a really good program actually. Then the final program on here, called Iron Assist. Now for me, this kind of program would be ideal, because I must admit, I'm not a huge fan of ironing. But this is really suitable for shirts, t-shirts or similar fabrics made from cotton, linen or blended fabrics. And really the idea of this program is it's for warming and steam drying items using steam in order to hang them up once the program has ended, or to make them easier to iron. With this one, so the maximum load is either 5 shirts or 5 t-shirts. If you just got one item that you wanted to put in here, rather than selecting the whole program, which is up to 23 minutes, just press the Speed Perfect option, and that reduces it down to 19 minutes. And as it says there, 0.2 kilograms, so it is a really small capacity, but that's just designed for one item on its own. To open the door, it's nice and easy. You've got a large grip handle on the right hand side here. Just pull the door, and I'm pleased to say that Bosch have put metal hinges and door catches. So it's something I do comment on quite a lot on my YouTube videos when I'm talking about washing machines. It's something I mentioned because it's such a basic thing. It's not going to be hugely more expensive to put metal hinges and door catches on like Bosch have done here, which is great. Some manufacturers, even some higher end manufacturers, are going towards plastic hinges, which personally I think is a bad idea. As far as the door porthole size, you're looking at 30 centimetres or just under 12 inches. And you will see in here that you've actually got a light. Now, not all machines have this. And personally, I think on a larger capacity machine like this of 9 kilograms, having an interior light is actually really good. Because the last thing you want to do is you're taking the clothes out, then you realise you've left a sock or something else in there. Also at the bottom right, you've got a little trap door, and what this enables you to do is to access the pump filter. So if you've had something fall out your trousers, things like a coin or something else, then chances are it will more than likely be down here. So just twist this anti-clockwise. I won't do it at the moment because there might be some residual water in there from when the machines have been tested in the factory. Also, if you needed to empty the machine and to open the door, then everything is down here to help you with that. First of all, to empty the machine, you just get a bowl or a tray or something, and then take the cap off, and then the water will pour out. It can take some time to do it, but nevertheless, if you need to empty the machine manually, then that's a much better option than trying to prise the door open. Also, to open the door manually, just get a screwdriver, normally a flat bladed one, put it in there, push it down, and then that will release the door catch for you. Just show you the energy label on the washer. As you can see here, it's an A energy rating, and really that's where I'd expect it to be. A lot of manufacturers around this price point are looking at an A, and I'm pleased to say that Bosch have managed to get to the A performance, which is really where it should be now. Just below, so it's just showing that it's 49 kilowatt hours per 100 cycles on average. Of course, that's going to depend on the programs that you're washing on. That will always vary. And then just below that, you've got things like 9 kilogram capacity. Also, it's a B rating for the spin speed. A noise level, which I'm pleased to see, is an A, so that's at 71 decibels. That's something that I always try and point out to people, so the noise level of the machine, especially if you live in, say, an open apartment or a flat. Last thing you want to be doing is to have a noisy washing machine in the background while you're trying to enjoy your evening. Just behind the waste hose, you've got 4 of these. These are called transit bolts, and they're designed to hold the drum steady while it's been moving around in transit before it arrives in your home. Now, these have to be taken out. If you don't take them out before you start washing, then it will damage the machine, and that will not be covered under the manufacturer's warranty. You've got the waste hose at the top left here, mains at the bottom left, and then on the right hand side here, you've got the water connection. Now, you do get a new hose with it. It is recommended to use a new hose whenever you install a new machine. If you are using extendable hoses, then at least what I would do is I always recommend just to take the washer out of here and put that into the old hose. Just hopefully it reduces the chance of any leaks in the future. If you found these in the instructions, these cheeky little things, then these are actually designed so that when you take the transit bolts out, they just slot in there, just rather than leaving a nasty gap at the back. If you're thinking of purchasing one of these models, I have provided a link below to show you where to get one at a competitive price. Hope you enjoyed this quick video on the Bosch WGG24400GB washing machine. I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just give us a quick thumbs up, click subscribe, and leave any comments below. I do always ask for comments, whether it's good or bad, about the video. If there's a feature or something that you are looking at, if you wanted me to cover it, and if I've not, then if you've got any questions, then just pop it in the comments and I'll get back to you. Also, if you have got one of these machines, or if you've got one of the Bosch washing machines, probably a Series 6 one, let me know what you think about it, because I'd always appreciate the feedback. Thanks for watching.